Well, Steve, I've had a little look back through the records, and since you've been at the club, after 7 games, you've let in 16, 7, 10, 15. This season it's 3. Pretty impressive, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I think it's down to pure hard work. I know we all keep saying it. I think every interview I've seen from every player and member of staff has just mentioned the hard work, and that's exactly what it is. I think there's a real desire now in the squad to defend as a group, and we know our roles and responsibilities. We know our jobs, which always helps. I think this season, obviously the change in staff with Sean coming in, he's as thorough as I've seen regarding opposition, players' positions, what the jobs and roles and responsibilities are in the team. So I think that's helped massively, and we're reaping the rewards of that hard work in that organisation.
Yeah, 4 clean sheets as well in 6 games. And last week, you obviously had the best of the first half. They did have a lot more of the ball in the second half, but I don't really remember Trevor having too many saves to make. You had to make one sort of important clearance from nearly on the line, didn't you, in the second half? But apart from that, they were kept at bay, weren't they?
Yeah, like you say, I can't really remember them having too many chances. First half, not many at all, I don't think, and second half maybe a couple of long range shots, and the one I cleared was basically the lad had got to the byline and just pulled it back. It missed Trev and I was just in the right place, so I mean, yeah, it wasn't going in or anything, but I was just in the right place to be able to clear it. But I think that just shows the commitment of the group and the willingness to keep clean sheets that we've installed in the players. You know, to go away, I've not seen the stats, but I mean, I can't really remember any teams having that many shots in a game against Trev. I think he's said in his interviews that he's been kept pretty quiet since he's been here, so long may that continue. And we're defending well at the moment, but we know we're going to come to some sticky patches in the season where it's not quite going right for us. But if we've got that mentality to defend and as a group and as a unit, then hopefully we'll get through them patches pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's probably the most important thing, isn't it? At the moment, when you aren't playing brilliantly, you look like you can keep teams out. When you are playing well, it's all really looking confident and playing some good football.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean, basic football, you keep clean sheets, you give yourself a chance. So that's what we do. We always start every game with a point and a clean sheet. So we're trying to build from there. And the start we've had has suggested that we've done that.
Yeah. And when you first, you had Alan Bennett for a while as your centre-back partner in a successful team, and he was very experienced. Then you had Troy, who was obviously played a few games, but he's relatively inexperienced. Now you've got one of each, haven't you? You've got an experienced lad next to you in the middle, Matt Taylor, and then Troy's still, he's getting games under his belt, but he's still learning the game, and it's quite a good little balance in there, isn't it, with a bit of everything?
Yeah, that's what it's all about, really. It's about balance, getting the right personnel in the right positions, and you know, like you said, sometimes it is difficult when you have a young lad next to you who's learning his trade, who's learning the game, and you only learn by mistakes. That's the way it is. That's the harsh reality of it. Like I say, Alan, when he played, he was experienced. He's got a lot of games under his belt, and we produced a good partnership. And then obviously you've got your Michael Hickeys who come in, your Connor Goldsons, and all them who are young lads learning the trade. But Matt has come in, done absolutely superb. He's obviously played at a higher level as well, and played a lot of games, and I think that's benefiting Troy and myself as well, and the whole team really. There's 3 good centre backs at the club, and I think the formation suits us as well. So yeah, long may that continue, and hopefully we'll keep a few more.
Yeah, I know you won't want to tempt fate, but there was talk in the summer from the manager and maybe yourself that definitely from him that he didn't expect you to play every game. But the way the season started, you come through quite a busy period of games Tuesday, Saturday, and you so far, I know you were rested for the JPT, but you've looked good and played every game. And do you think you could, if things carry on going like this, just play every game as like you did 2 seasons ago?
I'm not sure. You know, I'm a realist. I've started the season well. No doubts about that. It's probably I felt the fittest I have done for a while going into the season. Whether we push that and you know I try and play every game and then maybe break down, I don't know. Touch wood, that won't happen, but it could do. Or do I miss strategically a couple of games here and there ready for important games. I don't know how the manager will see that. We'll have to sit down and chat. But if I got through the season, a 46 games season, without missing a game, that would be some achievement, I think. But you know, I've got to look at the bigger picture as well, and try and play as many games as I can, but also stay fit and available for the management to pick me. So you know, it's just one of those, see how it goes and see how I feel, and hopefully at the moment I'm doing okay. So long may that continue as well.
Yeah, with the games where you've had a rest, or Matt Taylor's had a rest, Jack Deeman's come in, and so you obviously played with him at Brighton. How impressed have you been with him? Because he's a very young lad, just playing in professional football for the first time.
Yeah, he's a good player. He's good on the ball. There's obviously bits of his game he needs to work on. His strength in the air, but on the ball he's good. He's a good passer. Positionally, he's good. I think you saw his discipline at Brighton away, especially. So he's got every chance if he keeps working hard and learning and taking the advice that he's given, and he'll get his chance. And when he comes in, as you've seen, he slots in well, and there's no frills about him. He just goes about his business as everyone does who comes in, and he'll have a good future if he keeps working.
Yeah, I know I've asked you about diet before, and you know, you said you made some changes. So now that's been in force for a few months now. Are you really noticing benefits of that?
Yeah, I am. Obviously, like I said, I've started most of the games this season, and my form's been pretty good. The defensive record suggests that we're playing well, and we're second in the league. So, yeah, I'm happy with it. Something that I'll carry on, regardless of if I'm playing or not. So, yeah, it's been a just. I wish I'd have done it about 5 years ago now, but there you go. I'm doing it now, and I'm reaping the benefits of it. So, hopefully, I'll stick with that.
Yeah. Do you think you've had to do it yourself? You put the work in, but has Curitan played a role in it? Seeing how he's gone on to nearly 40 now, and he's still going
definitely. Strong. Yeah, there's a lot of scientific evidence against what we do as older pros. You know, not eating as many carbs, probably cutting out most of it, and if you think about it, it seems the wrong thing to do. You need carbs for energy, but I just cut out the main things, and there's carbohydrates in most things anyway. So I feel a lot fitter and a lot better for it. So that it just suits me and works for me. So I'm sticking with it.
Yep, you don't have pizza after the games either, do you? When most of the squad having a pizza on the coach on the way back, do you go for something else, or do you have?
Yeah, no, I bring my own food. I bring chicken salad, and I have plenty of protein shakes. I take them every couple of hours. If it's a long trip, then over the course of 8 hours, I'll probably have four or five protein shakes instead of the pizza. So yeah, it's working. But don't know how long for, but it's working at the moment.
Yeah, hope you can carry on until you're 40, Steve. Thanks a lot.
Cheers, John.
Cheers.